Welcome to another episode of Solitaryism. I'm Robert Bitto, your host. Today we're going to talk about the whole idea of Sigma male. Now, according to the wonderful tool ChatGPT, this is what they have to say. It has to say, I don't know. I don't want to assume genders here. So it says, a Sigma male is a term often used in social dynamics to describe an individual who operates outside traditional hierarchical structures. They are typically self-reliant, independent thinkers who prioritize personal freedom and autonomy over conformity to social norms. Sigma males often thrive in solitary pursuits and value their individuality above fitting into predefined social roles. Okay, well, the whole idea of Sigma male, it seemed like, hit social media around 2020 or maybe the late teens. And then since its peak around 2022, 2023, it's kind of died down in intensity or visibility in social media. And when I have brought up the whole idea of Sigma male, especially on Twitter, or I should say X, I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, that's just a meme. That doesn't really exist. A Sigma male is the figment of the imagination of an incel. You know, someone who is, as they say, living in their mother's basement, who plays video games all day, and they're fat, and they can't get a girlfriend, whatever. Well, it's not a meme. There are people out there who fit this description, and I'd like to say that I fit this description. I don't like labels. I don't go around calling myself a Sigma male. I'm just who I am. And this is probably the closest thing that describes me. And I'm not what these people say I am. I'm in my 50s. I've owned my own business for 25 years. I'm pretty independent, and I really have nothing in common with the society that I find myself in. Just like you, right? If you're listening to this, you probably agree with me. But to those people who poo-poo the whole Sigma male thing and say, well, Sigma male is a myth, that's because they can't really understand, or they can't grasp the whole concept that someone might not want to play the hierarchy game. Yeah, you know, who really wants to do that? I don't. I don't have the energy, the time, or the desire to unzip my pants and, you know, see who's bigger. No, I don't care. I really don't. And there are a lot of people out there who are like that, but you just don't see them on social media. And I think it's because they don't care to such a degree that they don't see that it's valuable to make a recording like this or to share their views. Why should they? If they don't care about what people in this supposed quote-unquote society think, then what would be the point of making a YouTube show or a podcast or even talking about it? There isn't one. You're just by yourself, and you're contained, and you're happy, and you don't need the hierarchy. You don't need to prove who's alpha. You just don't care. So why would you make a video? Why would you make a podcast? You wouldn't. And there's no visibility there. And so people think because there's no visibility that this Sigma male or people who approximate this definition, they don't exist. But they do. We're not a meme. We're out there. And we're doing just fine. And I really don't know what else to say about this topic. Thanks for listening. And remember, be happy alone.